Hello everyone, today we're going to show you how to reupholster an ottoman, and for this project you just need a couple things. I've used a shower curtain for my material along with a staple gun and my sewing machine. The first thing that we need to do is to remove the legs, and they usually screw on, so we are going to unscrew them. Mine come with this rubber disc, and this is meant to prevent the material from getting all tangled around the screw. So keep it on. Usually this piece is put on with some staples, which you can remove if you need to. I'm not gonna touch this. I'm showing you this because my plan is to cover a big, like a button, and put it in the middle and make the seat go down. So this is the material that I picked, and as you can see there is a pattern in it, and because this is a piece of furniture, I want to make sure that the pattern is centered. So I'm not really going to the edge of the fabric because they will give me an uneven pattern. I want to center this, and this is my best shot. What I'm going to do, I'm centering it. So this is where the seat goes down. This is the middle of the seat. So I'm kind of just leveling it. Now I'm going to mark the edges of the seat, and my goal is to go past this line. This is like the edge. So as I put the material down, I can feel where the seam is. So this is where the actual seam is. I'm going to put that much more just to be safe. And again, I'm feeling the edge, and I'm gonna do it again here. I'm kind of giving it an inch. So I've marked all the perimeter around this ottoman. Now what I'm going to do is, remember this is my middle, so that's where I want to be. I'm kind of going here in the middle again, and I'm basically going to make a square out of this. And I'm following the pattern, so I'm going in the middle of the next pattern here. Okay, so what I've done, I've folded the material into 4. This is my center. I'm going to mark this, pin this, and this. All the 4 corners are going to be pinned, just to make sure nothing moves. And these are the lines that I marked previously, and here are the lines again. If I do this, following my lines, this is the top of the seat, and I'm kind of laying it flat, making sure it's all good. And I'm going to leave about that much. It's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches extra. So this is 16 by 19. So I need to cut 4 squares of 16 by 19, plus 1 inch of extra material, just in case. So now remember, this ottoman is wider more than its top. So we have to make sure that we're sewing the right sides together. And here's what I mean. We have to make sure that the side that's shorter, which is this one, it's 18 and a half. I have a little extra. And this is 20. So this is how we're gonna sew this. Make sure your material is facing the same direction and that you got the right side and the inside together. So we're sewing these 4 panels together. Okay, before I put this on the sewing machine, let's check one more time that we have the material on the right side. This is the right side of the fabric, this is the wrong side, and the same thing on this side. So I'm putting these 2 together. These are my corners. You can pin it if you like. Let's say we go about a ½ inch in, 3/4 of an inch actually, okay? So now I'm sewing my last piece, my last panel here, which will create my box. That's the last one. Again, make sure your sides match and we are ready. So now we are going to put this on, make sure that we have a good fit and we don't need to make any changes. One mistake you don't want to make is to make this too snug because it will rip. So we want to have enough room because as you sit, you should have a little extra. All the extra material is going to be tucked under with the staple gun, and we have our square for the top. Again, make sure that you have the right side of the fabric. And I have marked my corners. Let's find them right here. I'm just estimating that I have the right size, which I do. I am right at the seam, right here. That's my guide. So I have enough material. This is extra, and that's okay. You'd rather have extra than not enough. So before I put everything together, I'm going to iron the material, make sure everything is free of wrinkle and creases, and I am also going to iron my sides on the seam. You can open it up like that, or you can do it like sideways. The best way would be to do it like that. So our next critical step, we don't want to mess this up, is to attach the top, which is the seat, to the sides. I have the 4 sides already sewn together. Very important, make sure the right side is facing the right side on that. And I am going to place my material against the marks that I made before. This is my corner right here, and I'm gonna place corner against corner. There's the seam. Use a pin to help you. There's my corner, and there's my seam. So these 2 should face like that, and this is the right side and this is the right side. Next step, I'm going here and I'm gonna do the same thing. My side, this is the corner of the top, and I have to place it on the seam of the bottom. Okay, and we are going to repeat this on all 4 sides. So here's the moment of truth. If we did this right, we should have a close fit on our ottoman. And it looks like we are okay. I just need to trim all the extras. So one simple way to give any project a more professional look is to cover your own buttons. And this is a kit that I got from Walmart. It's very simple to use. I have a little square of material. I am going to place it in here. You can also cut a circle before you put it in. So it looks like now I should be able to put this on. This is the top. I put it on. And when you hear that snap, it means that the button is here. And you press it out and voila. To attach the button, I need an extra long needle because I have to be able to go in and out of the fabric. Material, some thread that I use for like jeans, it's very thick, very strong, and that's what I'm going to use. So I've made a knot at the end. This is ready to go. So this is my middle, this is the center of the chair, the ottoman. So I'm going to go like that. My needle is extra long because I need to go through the material. I'm going through the loop. It is not important that the material is not, the color of the thread is not the same, because once I'm done, you're not gonna see it. I am going to do this a couple times. We are going to place the needle in the middle of my ottoman, and that's why I need a very big needle. Now, see in here, but I'm going to secure this thread onto the material that's already there, just to create a little bit more tension. So I'm just going over the material that's already there, just to secure the button. So I went under the material, I went through the layers of the fabric and the leather. So I'm all the way down, and I went up again because I want to create this. I want to make an indentation in this ottoman. That's why my material is, that's why my thread has to be so thick, and that's why the needle is so big. So I'm going to repeat this step one more time. It might take you a little bit to get it, but if you have the right needle, you'll be okay. So now we are ready to staple, and I'm starting with my corners. Press hard on your staple, and there it is. Now I'm gonna go 4 more times into the middle. I started with the corners. I did the middles on each of the 4 panels. Now I'm going to work on my corners. I want them to look neat, so I'm going to fold over like that. And then I'm gonna fold over again. Make sure you're consistent. Whatever you're doing on one corner, make sure you're doing on the next. And here's our final product, done from top to bottom. Totally new look. The detail with the button looks great. The center pattern looks great. Thank you for watching.